And alright, what is up my Starman fam? Welcome back to another video from the Toilet Studios here on my dedicated gaming channel. I'm your friendly neighborhood Starman. Welcome back to more Conan Exiles Age of Heroes. And so I topped off my hunger and thirst, and right now I got some more iron bars being made. I made myself an iron sickle, that way I can do some plant fiber harvesting. I'm gonna let this keep on burning because I'm not gonna be grabbing all this stuff. And I believe it's time to go find a place to call our main base, so I'm gonna leave everything here. So we're just gonna go over there and start building from there, and then down the road we're gonna go grab all our supplies that we have here. Here's what I'm thinking. Once I settled in, once I built my house down there at the home base location, I'm gonna put an animal pen because I definitely do want to have a pet. Do want to keep a pet with me. I want to get a pet. That way, that's going to help me with the transporting of the stuff. And now let the exploration begin. And what a good way to warm up is against a crocodile. Alright, and I'm not going to worry too much about the reptile hide. I don't want to over-harvest. We're going to wait till we get to our place. But I'm not going to worry about fighting those shellbacks either. But if we get far enough, they're going to de-aggro, and they'll go back to their original range. Yep, I definitely do need another horn. And now that I have... Let's see if the bow and arrows this time... can at least one-shot the gazelle. That was a bad aim. Wow. Okay, it worked! The bow and arrows did damage them. And alright, alright, we got the horn we need. Alright. Alright, that's all I can, and I already have another horn, so all I needed was 2. And I'll hold on to this horn. Alright. So now as we continue going up north, we're gonna run into even more dangerous things. And we're about to see another new creature. Well, not technically new, more like a new creature encounter in this series. And then, as you see over there, we got some rock hounds. We can still damage them normally with the weapon. It's kind of weird how we could use a sword to defeat these creatures, but they're not that hard to beat. You know, you should be able to take them with the gear that I got. And whenever we go harvest them, it's better to use a pick to harvest them once we defeat them. And there's a bunch of ironstone over there too. Yep, we can have easy access to ironstone. We're in the place we're going to set up, and along the way there's going to be some hyenas to deal with, but not too much of a problem. I'm not going to worry about harvesting. I'm not going to harvest them. I'm not going to harvest them because I want to keep my carry capacity. I don't want to be encumbered already before we get to our destination. And right over there we have a thrall camp, and they also have these pet birds, which I think they're emus or ostrich. Pet ostriches, but whatever you want to call them. And all we have left is to get past these gazelles, and it's right up there at the top, and that's where I'm going to set up. And look at all this flat space, and right down there, quick access to ironstone. Yep, I made my choice where to call my main base. So we're just gonna hop up here, climb up here, and this is where we're going to build. And this is a good spot to build my home base. Look at that flat surface. It's like you're on isolated grounds, and you can get a view of some of the. You can get a view. There's a river down there where we can get some water. We got access to ironstone, and there's also some coal veins too. Coal is also a fuel source. All right, and now let's go ahead and let's get some wood and start building, and also some stone. I only get branches from this dry wood, but oh well. Now I need to also get wood as well. Should have brought my wood with me, but I don't want to risk encumbering myself. Mistakes were made. All right, let's grab some stone. And the way I'm gonna make my house about a 5x7, a 5x7 house. All right, hopefully this is enough, but I can always come back for more if I am short. Yep, down there there's a whole bunch of crocodiles, but no crocodile's gonna stop me. Of course, increase the height to make it look proper. All right, my main house is gonna be 5x7. All right, the foundation's set, and my door frame will be over here. Yeah, because the way I have it planned is to make like a little bit of a mini village. There's going to be a building for the workstations and a building for the kitchen area. Yep, that's what I got planned. Or I could just make the kitchen area in here in the main house. But I can always think as I go. Alright, so the roof is going to take some work, but I'm going to have to wait till I get more of my materials. So now let's start with the animal pen. Definitely need more stone and twine. Definitely need more stone and twine, but you know what? I'm going to focus on making the workstation building. So I believe it's going to be like a 5x5. now I'm gonna put the carpenter's bench right here, and then we're gonna put this. Then we're gonna put the furnace right over here. Put the furnace right over here, and I'm also gonna put the artisan table right over here. There we go. Get lost, silly rabbit. Wabbit. Alright. And now we definitely need to get some ironstone. Definitely need to get some ironstone and start getting some. Alright. We got some workstations set up. But definitely need some thatch. And this water skin's out of water, but we do have this one. Yeah, we'll have to refill our water skins. But there's a river down there we can go grab, and also grab some fiber too with the sickle I have on me. All right, we may have to deal with the crocodiles as well. But well, all right, let's get our iron sickle and grab all that fiber. Let's see if I'm able to fill my water skin from like when it's shallow water. Yes, I can. All right, wonderful. All right. Now then. I know I need to build the tanner's table. Alright, I will put it over here. I'll put the tanner's table right over here. And the oh yeah, I need bark. I need bark for that. Oh yeah, the twine. I got plenty of... Armorer's bench. Alright, and now the animal pen. The animal pen's gonna go whoa, it's gonna go right over here. It's pretty big. Animal pen's pretty huge. That's so big. Alright. Now we need to capture the little animals. Alright. I know I'm gonna grab some shellbacks. Hopefully we can get a greater shellback in the process. Alright, gonna throw this one in there. Gonna throw this one in there. And now I've unlocked the dryer. And let's go ahead and unlock the large campfire. And now that I got that, let's set up I believe this part's going to be my new chicken. I mean the kitchen. All right, let's go. It's under cooking. Of course I would need more wood. And I put it over here in the furnace. Alright. If only there was an... I think we'll set it right here. That way we can go around, and we'll let this be the dining area. Make this more fun. Make this more fun and interesting. And I'm also gonna put another house over here, the thrall lounge, and that's where I'm gonna put the thrall pot, so the thralls can eat off of it, and then they can sit down, make it. Yeah, you're gonna see what I mean, because that's another thing that's changed when it comes to thralls. Alright. And I definitely need storage. I'm gonna have to put some temporary storage in the meantime. And I need to get more wood, of course. But I can get it done. In the meantime, I'm gonna put some temporary storage boxes right over here. Because once I have everything I need, then I can do the organizing off camera. We'll put 3 in the meantime. All right, we're off to a good start, and I probably should make the thrall lounge, but no, you know what? I can do that later. I'm more focused on getting a pet in order to help me with the transporting. Oh yes, speaking of thralls, I need to make the lesser wheel of pain. And we're gonna need iron bars for sure. Alright. Alright, we can get started on that. And besides, there's easy access to ironstone. And it's just not that far from where our home is. So, let's get started, but first I'm gonna go grab some desert berries. Ouch, mistakes were made. Sorry about that. Ah, look at that, I see some ironstone over there. I'm in luck. Alright, let's grab some desert berries. And we also get some desert berry seeds in the process. I'm not gonna plant any, so I'm just gonna... But I'm gonna hold on to the seeds, for sure. Alright, now let's go harvest that ironstone. Alright, we got loads of ironstone. And what better way to use a better fuel source is coal. Coal is also a decent fuel source. So we're gonna substitute the wood with coal. Alright, and now with our expertise at 5, our tools lose durability half as quick, and our hunger and thirst deplete 33% slower. So we won't have to eat as much. Alright, the next thing I'm gonna do is put 5 points into authority. Because because I believe not in this episode, but in the next, we're gonna start getting some followers. For with our first pet and our very first thrall. Alright, now let's put the ironstone in here and the coal, and then we press the play button. And boom, the iron bars are beginning to smelt. So I'm definitely gonna need 25 iron bars in order to make the iron bars and twine in order to make the lesser wheel of pain. Alright, more ironstone, even better. And I see another camp just over there on the top right on the screen. Alright. We should be good with this wood, and I'm gonna grab more ironstone too. Loads of ironstone. Oh, I am happy with the results. And we got easy access to coal. Yep, I definitely picked a good spot to build my home base. Alright, let's throw that in there. I think I'm gonna split the coal stack so that I can put some coal into the large campfire, so I can start cooking some food. 32 iron bars. Alright, that should be more than enough. Alright, now we can make the lesser wheel of pain. I am 5 units of twine short. Just great. But I can make some. Alright. Now the lesser wheel of pain. You know what? Let's put it right here. Let's put it right here. There we go. And we'll capture our first thrall pretty soon. Oh yes, and I have enough to make this... No, that's a small animal. That's a small animal pen. Oh, never mind. I made this animal pen. I was hoping I thought I unlocked the stables, but I guess not. Not yet. Oh yeah, better unlock this. I can now make large chest. And the stables. Yep, definitely want the stables. And the stable requires brick and shaped wood, so that's why I have the carpenter's bench ready. Alright, and now... Oh yeah, and now let's craft some fiber bindings. That way we can... You know what? Let's capture our first thrall. Or our first pet. You know what? Let's get our first pet. I got a little bit of time for that. And I know exactly where to look to get some baby shellbacks. Because and I have the desert berries so that we can have a chance to get a greater shellback. Now, we can get a greater variant of a creature. It depends in order to feed and to give it the right and a certain food will increase the chance for a greater variant of the creature we want to have as a pet. Now, for instance, if we want a greater shellback, now with the shellbacks, if we want a shellback for a pet, if we use desert berries to feed them in the animal pen, there's a good chance we can get a greater shellback once they're full grown. Let's see if we can get one. And I believe I know where to go. And look at that, we aggroed one of these rockhounds. Now let me show you guys what I mean about that. They have a little higher defense, but they can still be taken down easily. As long as you're careful, you know what you're doing. Right, in order to harvest them, I use a pick, and we can get ironstone. We get stone and ironstone from harvesting these rock beasts, the rock hounds. Oh, look at that! There's three little baby shellbacks. All right, time for a little snatch and run. All right, we gotta be careful though, because not just the adult shellbacks being angry, but it also takes up a lot of carry weight. It also takes up a lot of carry weight. Alright, I can dish the stone. The other little ones will run away. I was only able to grab 2, but I do see... I think I could grab one more. Uh-oh. Oh, now that big one right there, that is not a regular male shellback. That is a corrupted shellback. And how you can tell, whenever you lock onto it, it's got a 1 skull, so it means it's a mini boss. If you know the shellback's moveset, then you should have no problem. But they do hit harder than your standard shellback. So be careful. That was close. I had enough stamina to roll. There we go. We got him. Alright, and now... Good thing I have my skinning knife here. Let's see what we get from this one. Just high and savory flesh, but nothing special. But we do pick up some glowing essence. This is a glowing gum-like substance. It's some sort of material. Alright, and I'm right by my starting shack, so I'm gonna go ahead and offload the stuff. Yeah, that was a corrupted shaleback. It hits harder. It hits harder than your normal shaleback, so be careful with those. And if you have followers, then make sure they're strong enough to deal with them to help you out. And I'm gonna go ahead and use a bandage to heal up. Alright, now we can go grab that little one. We'll start with this one right here in the water. Got him. And just barely. Alright, now let's go back in. Put them in the animal pen, and then we watch them grow. And I'm just about out of time as well, but by the time we start the next episode, we're gonna have either a shaleback, or if we're lucky, get a greater shellback for a pet. But looks like I've alerted this thrall and a hyena. It's a fighter. I have no choice but to kill them both because the hyena stands in my way. Alright. This is a Tefari fighter, and I wonder what this is. Oh, that's a little too much. A taxidermy crocodile? I can't carry any more. I've already got 3 shellback hatchlings with me. Alright, now that we've arrived, let's go ahead and put the shellback hatchlings in the animal pen, and I'm gonna go grab the desert berries in order to feed them. And then all we can do is wait. And then they will grow into shellbacks. And if we're lucky, a greater shellback. And there we go. It's going to take some time for them to fully mature. And it's starting to get dark. And I believe that's going to be the end of this episode of Conan Exiles: Age of Heroes. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. It really does help the channel out. Thank you guys so much for all the love and the support you have given me. It really does mean a lot. You guys are so amazing. I can't thank you guys enough for being part of this amazing community. So that's going to do it for this episode of Conan Exiles: Age of Heroes, and I will see you guys next time. Remember, rise up, be blessed, and smile.